Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is JP Trading Cards here, and I'm bringing you guys my second video. This video took so long because I'm still in school and I have a lot of work to do. So that's why it took a little bit longer to make, but here we are. So today I'm going to showcase you guys my Dragon deck. It is a mix of red eyes and blue eyes. I decided to mix them together because I don't have enough support for each of them to make them individually. And I didn't want to spend a ton of money just to make two decks when I could combine them into one and make one pretty awesome deck. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, of course, we have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Also, my favorite card. We have 3 Red Eyes. We have 1 Blue Eyes Shining. He's pretty hard to get out, but if you play like a longer game and you can end up getting him out, he's worth it. And besides, I think 2 of my cards, all my monsters are dragons, so it's a lot of power for him. Next, Red Eyes Darkness, same effect as Blue Eyes, just a lot easier to get out, so I end up bringing out him more. But so yeah, Red Eyes Darkness. Lastly, Galaxy Eyes Photon. He works well with the light attribute, like Blue Eyes, and also with Kaiser Seahorse. He's a pretty easy bring out. So those are with like my kind of like boss monsters, quote unquote. Next we have Blue Eyes support. So we have 1 Maiden with Eyes of Blue. Put that there. 1 White Stone of Ancient. 1 Sage with Eyes of Blue. So the reason I only have 1 of each is, 1, it's a budget deck. It's a pretty basic budget deck, but I made it with cards that I have, so it works for me, so it's kind of all that matters. But then we have Blackstone, the Red Eyes support, so Blackstone Legend, and Red Eyes B-Chick. I would like Red Eyes Baby Dragon, but it's like $14, so it's pretty expensive. Like I said, budget deck, so some cards you probably wouldn't use in a normal deck, but they work for me, and so yeah. So now here's to other monsters that basically their effects help bring out not just specifically Blue Eyes or not just specifically Red Eyes, but just dragons in general. So the one of my main cards in the deck is Yugioh Dragon. Basically, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand. So that's pretty cool. I think he's really good. A lot of times I'll use Foolish Burial, send him to the graveyard in an instant, Blue Eyes or Red Eyes. I like the being able to pick, just because it can favor whichever I have in my hand. It's not like if I don't have one of them, then I can't play the combo, which is what I like. We have Debris Dragon, Tuner. I like using him to bring out Yugioh, and then eventually summoning my Ancient Fairy Dragon. Next we have Decoy Dragon. Again, can summon Blue Eyes or Red Eyes from the graveyard, which is nice. Then Kaiser Seahorse, obviously Blue Eyes and Galaxy Eyes. Next we have Gateway Dragon from Circuit Break. I like this because when he's summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 or dark monster from your hand. So this is a nice way to get an easy Link 2 combo off, and then Link 2 to Link 3, that type of deal. So that's why I like using him. Next, we have Twin-Headed Behemoth. I like him because if you can play him, and then he comes back, and then if you normal summon it from your hand with this card, use his effect to bring it back, another Link 2. Next, we have, and finally, we have Masked Dragon. I like this card because he can summon a level, special summon 1 dragon, with less than 1500 attack to your field when he's destroyed. So another one, play him. He gets destroyed. Summon a dragon, and then normal summon from your hand, and then link summon. All right, now to the spell cards. We have 2, Foolish Burial. It's awesome. One of my favorite cards. You sacrifice, not sacrifice, send Blue Eyes or even Red Eyes to the grave. Bring them back with basically any number of those cards. Any number of the monsters. 1, trade in. Again, you could sacrifice Blue Eyes or Galaxy Eyes, draw 2 cards. This deck really isn't a problem if you send cards to the graveyard. It actually works better that way rather than like tribute summoning or that type of stuff. It's better if you send it to the graveyard, use an effect, bring it right back. Next, 2 polymerizations. Obviously, Blue Eyes Ultimate. Then we have 1, Ancient Rules, special summon level 5 or higher normal monster. Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, either. Mystical Space Typhoon, pretty self-explanatory. The Melody of Awakening Dragon, discard 1 card, add 2 dragons with 3000 or more attack and 2500 or less defense. See, I like using this to bring 1 Blue Eyes and then the Blue Eyes Shining to my hand. That way I have him if I want to. Set fusion summon to Blue Eyes Ultimate and then sacrifice to Blue Eyes Shining. That's the one of the cards I wish I had more of, but again I don't. Silver's Cry, same thing. Target 1 dragon type normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Again, wish I had more of him, but budget deck. Return of the Dragon Lords, target 1 level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So I like that because that can be used for Red Eyes or Blue Eyes, and if they were going to get destroyed, you can banish this card from the grave, so it has a protection too. Next and final spell, we have Silent Doom. Target 1 normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense mode. Again, a pretty good card for bringing stuff, Blue Eyes or Red Eyes, out of your grave. And now to my traps. We have Compulsory Evacuation Device. Target 1 monster in the field, return a target to the hand. I like setting this trap for if someone brings out a high level monster and then they work hard to get it, and then I'm just boom, done. Next we have 1 Red Eyes Spirit. Target 1 Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, special summon, except Red Eyes Speed Chick. Special summon it again, putting Red Eyes and Blue Eyes in the graveyard and using spells or traps to bring it back. Awesome. Back to the front. Target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense mode. Again, bringing cards back. I have 2 negate attacks. Again, pretty self-explanatory, but this card is awesome. I think I've used it in every deck. Multiple ones in every deck, clearly. Draining Shield. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate that attack, and if you do, gain life points equal to that attack. So stop the attack. This is negate attack, basically another negate attack, but you gain life points. Well, finally, I have Shadow Spell. When one of your monsters get attacked, the opposing monster loses 700 attack points. So that's really good, and it can't change its battle position. So I don't know, it's just a nice card if you're going to get attacked over and then you need something quick to stop it. So that's that. Now going on to my extra deck. We have 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The Beast, again, just 4,500 attack, which is crazy. But I like to, instead of using him, I like to sacrifice him for my Blue Eyes Shining, because instantly that's 4 dragons in the grave already, just for Blue Eyes Shining. Now to Xyz, we have 107. Picked it up, 107. Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. It's pretty good. It works well with Blue Eyes. All my Xyz are rank 8, so worked well with the Blue Eyes support. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, and all monsters lose their effects, which is huge because a lot of cards are now like are effect based, which is awesome. And then during the battle phase this turn, each time an opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1,000 attack. So, and it cannot make a second attack. So, double attack and possible attack point gains. That's pretty good. Next, number 46, Dragluon. 2 level 8 monsters. Detach 1 material, and you can summon a normal monster from your hand. Again, red eyes or blue eyes. I use that effect more than the other one. Next is my Synchros. So first we have we got Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. So basically, once per turn during your standby phase, you can target 1 normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Blue eyes or red eyes, again, works from the graveyard, which is key. Next, we have Ancient Fairy Dragon. Awesome. The only problem with him is I can only use him with Debris Dragon. So it basically has to go Debris Dragon, summon Debris Dragon, summon him, and then bring back Kid Modo and use that to summon Ancient Fairy Dragon. But his effect, once per turn, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand, which is basically all my monsters except Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Galaxy Eyes. And so that's awesome. You can summon him, bring him back, or not bring him back, but summon him, then summon 1 from your hand, which is awesome. Then we have my probably second favorite card of all time, Stardust. That's the way it looks like it when it goes over the shine. It's awesome. So basically, during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card, you can tribute him and then negate the effect, and then you can bring him back at the end. So it's not really like you're losing anything. You just use his effect, stop the effect, and then bring him back. So he's not really gone at all, which is awesome. Now to my Link monsters, we have Twin Triangle Dragon. This is Link 2. 2 level 4 or lower dragon monsters. Basically all my cards are dragon. When this card is linked somewhere, you can pay 500 life points and target 1 level 5 or higher monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Red eyes, blue eyes. Easy way to get him out. And summon him. Use his effect. Red eyes or blue eyes. And then you can use that and use that combo into Decode Talker. Cybers. Link 3 gains 500 attack for each monster it points to. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control, you contribute 1 card, 1 monster's card points to negate the effect, and destroy it. So it has negation and destruction power. So it's Link 3. Then back down to Link 2, we have Proxy Dragon. I personally like to use Proxy Dragon after I get out Decode Talker, and then use his effect. So you extra monster like that, put him there. I know the zones aren't lined up, but then you can summon extra deck monster here or here, so it gives you more options. So that's that, and then has effect. If a card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effects, you can destroy 1 of your monsters this card points to instead. So ideally with this, you would have one of the sides be a weaker monster, and then you can use his effect, destroy the weaker monster, and keep 1 of your stronger. And lastly, we have Firewall Dragon. $40 to $50 right here in a card. Awesome. So happy I got him. So basically, 2+ Link monsters. He's a Link 4. He's the main. If you guys didn't know, he's the main monster for the main character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns. So his effect, once while face up on the field, you can target monsters on the field and or graveyard up to the number of monsters co-linked to this card and return them to the hand. So that could work on your opponent, or actually, just kidding, that wouldn't work on your opponent. You wouldn't want to do that. You'd easily want to do that for yourself. That was dumb. But if a monster this card points to is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one monster from your hand that you would want to use against your opponent. So destroy one of their monsters. If he's like here, destroy one of their monsters that would be on this side, or this monster's on the other side, obviously, and special summon one monster from your hand. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, comment down below what other decks you would like to see and or videos. So that is all. Thank you.